putting on the mic, I would like the objectives to be read by the evaluator.
The objectives are: select a specific topic and determine its general and specific purposes. Organize a speech in a manner that achieves best purposes. Ensure the beginning, body, and conclusion reinforce the purposes. Project sincerity and conviction and control any nervousness you may feel. Strive not to use notes. Time is 5 to 7 minutes. Good luck.
As the world advances, our life becomes more hectic and busy. The world around us is so competitive that taking a break doesn't even seem to be a possibility anymore. Life is so fast-paced that all of us are sprinting to accomplish one thing or another all the time. Sometimes we are so engrossed looking ahead, aiming, even sometimes struggling to achieve our goals, that we fail to stop and think, what is it? What is it that is preventing us from achieving our goals? Respected Toastmaster of the day, my fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, a very good evening to you all. And welcome. Welcome to Back to the Future. Yes, this is exactly what I mean. Get back to the future. In the next few minutes, we will learn one thing, just one thing, that could possibly prove to be a stepping stone towards achieving our goals. And that one thing is, take a step back if you're struggling to move forward. Let me illustrate this to you. Have you ever observed a footballer getting ready to take a penalty shootout? He takes a ball, keeps it firmly on the ground, takes few steps back till he feels confident. Looks at the ball, looks at the goal, takes a deep breath, runs towards the ball and hits it into the goal. Do you know? You know what's the key here? The key is those few steps that he took backward. Helped him gain the momentum he needed to hit the ball into the goal. That reminds me of a story my grandfather used to tell, of a British commander. At the time of British rule in subcontinent, a railway track was being laid at one of the hill stations. With lots of struggle and effort, somehow they managed to lay the track. However, their success was short-lived. Due to the steepness of the mountains, the train wouldn't move forward. No matter what the trial, it just didn't work. The British commander was frustrated and just distressed, didn't know what to do. One day he was sitting at a breakfast table, lost in his thoughts how to get this train moving. His wife noticed the frustration on his face and worriedly asked, "Darling, what's wrong?" He told her how they are struggling with the train and the story behind it. She smiled and jokingly said, "So what? If it doesn't go forward, take it backward." That's it. The British commander thought that's it. He thanked his wife and excitedly rushed to the railway station in order to take the train a few kilometers back and then go ahead with full speed ahead. And guess what? It worked. It worked like a charm. Similarly, my dear friends, if you are stuck in a situation where progressing ahead doesn't seem to be a possibility, take a pause. Analyze. If it requires you to take a step back, don't be scared. Take a step back. of one thing, just one thing that could possibly be the goal of most of us. How about getting your next promotion or a dream job? I'm sure it brings some twinkles in the eyes. In our lives, sometimes we come to a stage where our careers take a halt. And getting our next promotion or a dream job seems to be a distant dream. If this is what you are currently experiencing or might experience in the future, that's the sign. You need to take a pause. Analyze the reason hindering your growth. One of the obstacles could be just another qualification or a training that could earn you your next promotion or a dream job. Sounds good, isn't it? However, psychologically, as human beings, we are scared to take a step back. In the middle of our careers, it doesn't seem to be feasible to go back to studies. We feel we'll be left behind in this fast-paced world. On the contrary, I would say it might put your careers on steroids, even if it doesn't. In the near future, ultimately it will. After all, an additional qualification or skill acquired could never ever go wasted. Trust me on this. Having said that, it doesn't necessarily mean in every situation you have to go backward in order to go forward. Only you and you are the best judge of your situation. My only point is, if it requires you to take a step back, don't be scared. Muster up all the courage inside you and tackle the situation preventing you achieving from your goals. And be prepared to take a step back. Over to you.